There's only one person who can countermand me in Kenya. Only one. The whole country, by the grace of God, na maombi yenu, only one person. One. From the executive, judiciary, legislature, 2 levels of government, everywhere, the whole country, God, by His grace and your prayers, only one person can overturn my decision.
Who was Kithure Kindiki telling all those things? Who was he giving a warning? Who was he talking to? Simple. President William Ruto's men. That is Oscar Sudi, Kipchumba Murkomen, and of course, the none other than Faruk Kibet, the president's aide. In so many occasions, Moses Kuria came out and said that in President William Ruto's government, when he was serving as a cabinet secretary, he could not initiate anything serious that is beneficial to the people of Kenya because you are always told, wait. And then I asked myself, who is this Moses Kuria had to go to for permission? It's either Kibet or President William Ruto himself. And as a result, whichever the initiative, whichever the project he had in mind, it had to stop. It had to stop. Therefore, in a nutshell, there is some form of command that was coming to various leaders in government. There's someone who was commanding them, and that's not the president, to some extent. Now, Kithure Kindiki has come on board to speak the way he's speaking. That is the only person who can stop him the only person who can overturn his decision. It is just President William Ruto himself, by the grace of God. Only President William Ruto himself. What was he sending? A warning. To who? Faruk Kibet and other people. That is the second in command. And there's nobody can stand on his way except the president himself. Except the president himself. That was a clear indication. That some of the things that Kenyans were saying reached to Kindiki. And now Kindiki is telling us back that there's nobody who can be able to tamper with him. It's not Rigathi Gachagua, it's probably tougher, according to him. And now he's speaking to these aides of President William Ruto. Why did he use the word decision? He didn't say, no one can beat me. No one can do this to me. He used the term decision deliberately. Why? It's because Moses Kuria had said before, you can make a decision as a cabinet secretary in the ministry. And then upon sharing it to the upper authority so that anything can be done further, someone tells him, no, this cannot be done now. Hii weka kando kwanza. Weka kando kwanza. Rigathi Gachagua has come on board and said that, with the recent remarks where he said, in Western Kenya, Onyonka akalima serikali. During his time when it came for him to speak, he did not count Onyonka. And then he received a call from none other than Faruk Kibet, who was quarreling him back, literally quarreling him. And then former deputy president told Faruk Kibet, I cannot talk to a class 6 dropout. Connect me to your boss. Now, checking from what was happening there, it is that Faruk Kibet has been seriously interfering on decision-making of various leaders within government. And Kithure Kindiki knows very well that if he's not careful, he's heading to the same line. Or probably already they have tried him and now he's sending a warning to them that you cannot do this the way you did to the others. So simply, Kithure Kindiki was passing a warning to Faruk Kibet, telling him, you cannot overturn my decision, because they're used to overturning decisions made by Kithure Kindiki. That's the first one. The second person this gentleman was speaking to, it was President William Ruto himself, that I'm your deputy. Don't allow those junior guys to me, people around you, to come and interfere in what I'm doing. Very clear. I'm the second in command, and the decisions I make must be respected. That was another person who was passing the message to. Also, we can also say that he was telling the fellow leaders of Mount Kenya that is not the weak people are used to. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua kept on saying that he refused to be a yes sir person. They have now gone and picked somebody who can be able to be told this, and he says yes sir. That, and he says yes sir. So basically, that is the thing that happened. So as we speak today, Kithure Kindiki was simply telling the government, the people of Mount Kenya, that is not a yes sir person. He makes decisions, and those decisions cannot be overturned by anyone except President William Ruto, by God's grace. Only one person. He insisted, one person. So he was telling the people that it's not the military head, it is not Faruk Kibet, it is not Oscar Sudi, it is not Bose Sholei, it is not Kipchumba Murkomen, it is the president himself, by the grace of God. He added that, of course. So, a lesson that I could have taken from here, that I took from this kind of a statement, is this. In William Ruto's government, it's not easy to operate. There are people who tell you what to do and how to do it. But now Kindiki is there. He's trying to defend himself. The second thing, it is that in William Ruto's government, experts, professors are not given a chance until you fight and fight and fight. That's why we are not seeing development projects going on in the country, because everything else stops at President William Ruto's doorstep or at Faruk Kibet's doorstep. So therefore, it prevents so many other good things to happen within the country. The other lesson I could learn from here is that then Kithure Kindiki is now being monitored closely. Very soon, if he's not careful, he'll be warned. You'll hear Kimani Ichung'wah say something. We selected you. You are not elected. You are not voted for. Very soon, we'll hear Aaron Cheriot lecturing him again. Very soon, we will hear now Bose Sholei say, you also be careful. That is going to be exactly at 2026 when we are going to have now Baba's team saying we need the deputy president seat. We have to give you the seat where we want William Ruto now to bring Mudavadi, or bring someone from Luo Nyanza or Western Nyanza, Western region, maybe wanting to be the deputy president. That is when those statements are now going to be said here and there. And that's why I insisted in another video that Kithure Kindiki should not start the journey of having enemies in Mount Kenya. Instead, let him reach out to other leaders. Sit down as a team. Discuss as a team. Agree as a team. Move forward. Because if he alienates himself, until to an extent he's telling Mutahi Kahiga, stop fighting for me, I can fight for myself, there will be a time he will need these people so that they can echo the voice for him, so that they can be able to prevent him from facing some various humiliations. He'll go to Embu, Nyeri. And then when he goes to Nyeri, assuming the governor Nyeri absconds that event, there's no legitimacy that Kithure Kindiki will have on the ground to speak. No legitimacy at all. Because the person in charge of that region is not there. And you know a governor comes with so many people with a certain huge command. I don't know what's your take as far as the governor's, deputy president sentiments are concerned. Please let me see that on the comment section. My name is Abel Mukwa. Please make sure that you subscribe.